Hi, this video will explain my individual contribution to our group project. In this project, I was involved not only in the design and development, but also I took on the role of the project manager. Rather than walking through the final experience, this video focuses on the design thinking, technical implementation, and design-making process behind the scenes. My main design contribution was creating the crawl puzzle structure, which was strongly driven by the unique affordance of augmented reality. From the beginning, I focused on how virtual elements could meaningfully connect with real-world objects rather than existing as isolated digital content. Based on this idea, I designed 3 interconnected puzzle levels, all linked together using physical paper crawls with numerical codes. In the first level, the player needs to swipe a virtual window, and through this virtual surface, a real piece of the paper in the physical environment becomes visible, and you can get one code. In another level, the player scans a real-world QR code on the physical paper, which spawns a virtual sheet of the paper in the AR space. The remaining 2 paper crawls are discovered through other levels in the experience. Together, these 4 papers consist of a 4-digit password. The final interaction requires the player to write the 4-digit password using a real pen on a physical writing pad, which is then recognized and input through the AR headset. This design intentionally combines the real-world handwriting as an input method with a virtual system, highlighting how AR allows users to interact with digital environment using real physical media. After completing this design, I was also responsible for developing and implementing these interactions and features. This includes building the logic of object recognition, spawning virtual elements. I defined a bait neighbor for one physical table that makes sure all the virtual objects could spawn on the one designated table as expected. Also predefined a window neighbor for virtual window, make sure the window could spawn on the correct position. My program also handling the input and ensure that the physical actions were correctly translated into virtual outcomes. Once the crawl mechanics were implemented, I also integrated and webbed the features developed by other team members, ensure that all components worked together as a coherent experience. This step was important because it required understanding not only my own system but also others' code and need to figure out how different modules interacted across the project. In parallel with development, I also acted as the project manager from the team. I summarized the developed progress each week, evaluated the feature priority, and planned the weekly task based on the project timeline. As development progressed, I adjust time assignment flexibly according to each member's progress and the technical challenges. Here are my contributions from GitHub. You can see my contribution ranked first, and I have 24 commits. Overall, my contribution combined concept design, technical development, and project coordination. Thanks for your listening.